Yeah, hi guys. I guess we are live. We are live and the audio seems to be good now. So we are live and the audio should be good. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Cat Ninjas. So as usual, we'll continue our learning 2 o'clock. So we will be doing the DILR Classics and at 10. So we'll be doing some impactful topics, impactful concepts on quantitative aptitude. Good afternoon, Shivani. Good afternoon, Prashant. Good afternoon, Raghav. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Vipul. Hello. So glad to have you guys here. Yeah, as you guys settle in and keep your books and pen, all those things ready, you keep your things ready. Still no audio? Guys, is there audio? Can somebody confirm that audio is clear? Is audio enabled, disabled? What is happening on the audio? Sankalp is saying that no audio. Audible, Sankalp, please check the settings at your end. By any chance, have you put your speakers to mute? Right? Just like I made a mistake on my audio as I keep making, that is something. Yeah, so just check from your end, had you kept your speakers in mute? Quite likely. Yeah, yeah, because others are saying that audio is clear, right? Keval is confirming, Raghav is confirming, Prashant. So they are confirming. Just check things from your end. Yeah. Yeah, people, welcome, welcome. There is no issues. Yeah. So because all concepts are kind of isolated and therefore there should not be a problem. But Vipul, if you are doing the night series in the sense time and work, we are started our studies on time and work. If you want to attend tonight's lecture at 10 o'clock, right, that lecture at 10 o'clock, I suggest that you please do time and work one, which we concluded yesterday. DILR is fine, you can join in, but then that I think you have to do the first lecture to make sense of today's lecture, to make better sense of today's lecture. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So before we start, let me do a quick introduction of myself because some of you could be new on the platform and would like to understand who is this person trying to impart this understanding or the knowledge. So here I am. So I'm Belvi Srinivas and I worked in various capacities with most of the test prep industries like be it Time, be it Endeavor, be it Career Launcher, in various capacities, both on the administration side, that's leadership side, as well as on the training side. Since 2007, so in that last 14 years, I've developed. Of course, every year I'm developing. This year I teach, I develop something new as well, right? So therefore, from that perspective, so I developed skills to train students as well as trainers in the areas of quantitative aptitude, DI and LR, etc. Right, that's briefly about the background I'm talking about. So yeah, Telegram. So Mohit is there. Mohit Keval is there. Mohit. Yeah, this Telegram has to be still updated. Yeah, some of them said that this Telegram is not working. So I will come to that at a later stage. I think some of you were mentioning yesterday that this has expired. Yeah, sure. I will update it maybe by tonight. I will tell you so that you can interact with me and I'll be able to counsel you and guide you better on that. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So here we go. So let's get started with. Before I start with the set, allow me to do some quick announcements. So as you may be already aware, some of you may be new. Therefore, from that perspective, let me do these announcements. So Unacademy offers two kinds of courses in a very structured way. One is a plus course. The other one is an iconic course. The plus course, it's basically a structured course, both with respect to the content as well as with respect to the test. Iconic, in addition to these structured courses, also gives you to interface personally with the mentors. It can be with respect to the guidance, it can be with respect to analysis, or it can be the study planner, and whichever way, all right, in terms of guidance as well. So all of which technically, like you get that one-to-one interaction. And yes, all right, so they do come with certain subscription amount. So if you're looking at the plus and if you're looking at CAT 21, it could be 6 months. CAT 22, you can be looking at one of them. CAT 23, you could be looking at 2-year program or this, whichever one that suits you better. Yes, already you are encouraged to use the code Belvi100. So you don't get 100% discount. When you use this, you get 10% discount on the subscription fee. Or whenever they ask for some code, you can always use my code freely. Yeah, here we come. So iconic, as I told you, if you look at the subscriptions, you have 6 month subscription. If you're looking for CAT 21, this can be for CAT 22, and this can be for CAT 23 season. And yes, they do come with certain premium pricing because there is a lot of one-to-one time involved. And in that one-to-one time, you can get your doubts resolved in the sense you can speak to the mentor one-to-one with respect to some of the intense doubt about your preparation or the content, whichever it is. Concepts can be discussed. You want to understand some concepts personally. Yes, even that can be done. because some of them could be much deeper, which may not be told in the class, or something you want to do it more on one-to-one note, that can be done. Also, you will have the live mentorship by some of the B school present graduates, right? So these are the kind of things. So you can book the slots and you can avail these one-to-one facilities. And with all of them, whether it be it with Plus or be it with Iconic, so be it with Plus or be it with Iconic, you get this test series free. So what happens on the test series is you get two full-length mocks on cat prep per week, cat mocks, and you also get three sectional tests per week, and then two full-length tests on other management entrance exams like XAT, IIFT, NMAT, SNAP, etc. And you get a detailed video analysis on most of them. So these are the features there. So you can try and consider if it suits some of your requirement. Fair enough. So before we start, so let me give a simple understanding of what we do, because there are a couple of you seems to be new on the platform. So quick understanding of this. So what you got to do is I will give you 4 minutes of reflection time. So in this reflection time, you read with three perspectives. One, you have to understand the cryptic set. So I'm doing a pretty small cryptic set today. You got to understand the set. And then while you also try to understand, don't forget to remember some data, because you don't have to revisit again and again and again the same set. That should never be the objective. So you remember, so drill it in your mind, saying that whatever the piece of information that I do, I also should have to remember. Only then the mind will be able to integrate the information. If it is not in the head, it will not be integrated in the mind. Before you integrate things on the paper, it is always integrated in the head. Therefore, try and remember the data. Even in RCs, it is very, very important. You have to make an effort to remember, conscious decision to remember. Right. Third thing is read questions, because questions always tell the author's expectation. What is it in store? Because you read without looking at the questions, your mind has no idea about the expectation of the person. Right? Who is the person here? Author's expectation. Expectation is important. Only then you can do some expectation management, in the sense, okay, once you do all these three parts, that's the reason always I try to project some questions as well, so that you will be able to make that expectation. When you read questions, never stop with the first question. First, always read couple of questions, maybe about three questions at a time, will always set the right expectation from the author. Today, you may not be able to calibrate the questions. After some time, you will be able to calibrate the questions in the sense, hey, which of these questions is easy, which is medium, and which is difficult. So all those things, all those skills kind of you learn. So the calibration you learn as you start experiencing the sets better. Okay, fair enough. So that is the background to this. So this is what is expected in that 4 minutes time. So once you do this reading from these three perspectives, from this three background, so all you got to do is try and organize the thoughts in your mind. Try to organize. Of course, once you organize in the mind, you can also organize on the paper. But try and organize it in your mind. While you are trying to organize, the biggest obstacle is how do you start organizing? So try and pick this starting point. Try and pick this starting point, what author is trying to say. So once you get this, unlocking the set should not take much time out there. So that's the background. So let's keep this background in mind. Here I start my time. Keep your book ready. Keep your pen ready. That's very, very important. Don't be a passive spectator. Watching is called as a passive spectators. Don't be passive spectators, be active. Already, if you are active, naturally you got to keep a little bit of book with you and keep a pen, and then try and take the running notes wherever it is possible, things like that. Okay, but sit with that attitude, it would definitely help. 4 minutes, wear your thinking hat and start working on this. Some of you will be able to crack it within that time as well. It is quite likely that it is possible. Also, some of the questions can be cracked. Try your hands on. Here we start the set and the time. Best wishes, get started, then we will speak about this further. Okay, entire data is right in front of you. One of the beautiful cat sets. Go ahead, approach this cat set. This is the cat set. Very cryptic cat set. Try it out. Yeah, no problem. Gulab Shah, join in, read the set at least. Read the set. Hmm. All right, guys, it is time. We will do it together. We will do it together. What we'll do is we'll slowly gather this together. Okay, all right. So I watched some of the responses from Keval, Mohit, Vipul. All right, I watched some of the responses. Let's examine them. So and then Vipul, you are trying to ask all these are cat types under the brand Cat Ninjas. This is the 12th session on the YouTube, right? If you look at Cat Ninjas 1.0, or you can put my name Belvi Srinivas, whichever way that you search on the Unacademy CAT platform, you'll get this is my 12th YouTube video. This is the 12th YouTube video. In each video, I've discussed only CAT sets so far. So just for that's the reason I put it as DILR Classics. We can take the classics from ZAT also. There are some classics from IIFT papers as well. So all these will definitely build our mind and the thought process, no doubt. But all these 12 so far, this is the 12th one. So maybe in some of the lectures I have done more than one set. All the sets are right from the CAT and all of them are at the level 2 because I'm not touching the level 3. Level 3 I will take it up in the more serious platform, maybe on the plus or something, because here all types of learners would come in and they join in between, so all the disrupt and disrupt. So let us see, that's my plan, Bin. Fair enough. Nevertheless, so this is the idea here. So all classics so far are from CAT. After some time, I will take it from ZAT, maybe from IIFT, because there are some wonderful logic that we need to open up ourselves and learn. There is no point doing only the traditional DI and LR is what I believe. I believe in because that's been a passe. That's been a passe. So that kind of traditional DILR is coming only in exams like NMAT or SNAP, things like that. So CAT has already moved far away from there with the invent of IT. So in the sense like what I meant is robotics and the machine learning. There is so much of machine learning and Internet of Things, all of that coming up. Right. So now we are looking at the managers who can set up the processes, not who can implement the processes or who can follow the processes that anyway the robotics will take care of after some time. Therefore, I believe that they're looking for the new age logic and DI where they are equipped to handle the things in a sense the case studies which are more in the sense in the likelihood of you setting up the processes, not you are trying to follow up the processes set by somebody else. even because such kind of jobs are already moving to the already know that has been that has been automated these days. That's a reality which we are all observing. So that's been the aim of the IIMs. So therefore, they kind of last 3-4 years they moved away from the traditional DIs and DLRs. That's my fair belief, and which is true. All right, which is true. That has been reflected in the last 3-4 years. If you look at the CAT papers, yeah, there may be one traditional set. I'm not saying that there may be one traditional set. What for? To engage the writer, because 2 lakh people write. So they have to engage the people in the DILR section, because DILR section is for 4 minutes. They have to engage somebody there, right? So give one traditional set. So that will engage that fellow. At least it will engage that fellow. For us, it will not give any competitive advantage. We will just do it. As a matter of fact, we will do it. And then we will do the sets which will give us the competitive advantage. Therefore, we should know that what is the hygiene factor. When I do a traditional set, I'm only doing the hygiene factor, but that's not giving me any competitive advantage as such, right? Yeah. So that's been my view. That's been my view. Fair enough. So that doesn't mean that, okay, you should not learn the traditional DI. You should do traditional DI because there is that one set which comes up there. But we should not limit ourselves to too much of traditional DI. That's been clearly, in my view, is what I have observed there. Fair enough. Let's take a look at this particular set now. All right, that sets the tone for the background of this. Let's take this. Now see here, what is being tested is the running intelligence or the raw intelligence, right? So something like sometimes they check the raw intelligence. Call it raw intelligence. What do you mean by the raw intelligence? There is no learned behavior here in the sense, hey, I know about seating arrangement. I know all right now this is how I should write. Everybody is facing north, or I know the circular arrangement. The seats are equally spaced. There is no learned intelligence which comes in the play. But then what you have to do is, as you read, they're also looking at your comprehension very clearly. They're looking at your comprehension skills, because some of them, they read this one time, they will not understand. They read it second time, they lose their time because they're kind of trying to waste their time and they don't know where to start understanding this. So how to start, all it know how to start working with this question. You look at all the questions, they confuse us by using the word maxima, minima. First one is talking maxima. There is another question which takes, first one is talking maxima. All right, now this is also talking the maximum, right? So and then something like this, one of them is talking minimum. Okay, so change this word to minimum, because one of them is already there as a maximum. Same question with the maximum. So I think in the question number 3, that's a typo error. Minimum. Let's make the third question as minimum. The fourth question is talking with minimum. The fifth, there is another question which is talking about something else. So if you look at this, they're checking our boundary conditions, how comfortable we are with the boundary conditions. These boundary conditions are important. If anybody has done the software testing, you understand that the testers will look for the boundary condition, because the failures or the success happens at the boundaries. Things fail at the boundary, and that is what CAT also checks. Why? Ultimately, everything is a programming in the mind, right? So that's my view. That's clearly my view. And take a look at CAT 2017 paper onwards, which are available. It will give a kind of idea. So because 2009 to 2016 papers are not available. All right, because the things have changed in the decade, but sadly these papers are not available. Some memory based questions are available with you and me, right? Both of us have memory based questions from there, but definitely both of us have, in the sense I'm trying to say, it's there in some plot forms, right? That's the whole idea. Okay, come back to the serious discussion now. Serious discussion. Listen, all of you listen. So let's start with the first question. This we said as the minimum. Let me set the expectation for the first question. That actually nails down the full concept, and I am done with that. Okay, now in a game, so we all understood this particular game. 11 points. It's a double stable tennis game. There are two people, person P and person Q are in one team. Person R and person S are in the second team. This is team number 1 and there is a team number 2. Doesn't matter. Okay, how the serving is decided, all those parts are given to us. Absolutely no issues there. Let's nail down the concept with this question, and after that rest you can handle it easily. Then what is he saying is, okay, you might have understood this particular set. How the points are given: you serve and rally begins, which means you hit from this side of the table, the other person hits from the other side of the table, the rally begins. And when you serve, or if the other person makes a mistake in the rally, the other person makes a mistake, then assume that I am serving, you are my opponent. I served, and then like, no, I served, you returned, I served again, you returned, I served again, you miss the hit, you miss that. So therefore I get a point. Instead, I serve, right, and then you hit, and I serve, Again you hit, now I miss it. If I miss it, I miss to return that. I miss to return that after I serve. None of us will get a point. Neither I get a point nor you get a point. What happens there? So all that happens is my serve gets broken. My teammate can serve. My teammate has already served, then it will go to the opposition side. That is the point there. That is all he tried to explain. Points will come if you win the rally. You should serve and you should win the rally. That is when you get a point. What if you serve and then you don't win that rally? Then none of us gets the point. Neither I get the point nor the opposition person gets the point. The serve gets broken. That is it. Okay, now that's all he tried to say there. Fair enough. Now let's go to the point here. Let's take a look at the first question. Listen to me carefully here. So that is the background of the story. So I hope everybody would have understood. Without understanding really about the game, etc., etc., I think you would have understood what I tried to say. Question 1. If R is serving while leading 5-3, which means team 2 has 5 points. Team 2 has already 5 points. R is serving means team 2 has 5 points. Team 1 is at 3 points. And the serve is with this particular team. I'm putting a star. Serve is with this particular team. Okay. Then he's saying that what is the maximum number of serves done by team 1? What is the maximum number of terms done by team 1? Look at the condition. There is a beautiful condition there. Right? R has served twice. R has already served twice. Keeping this in mind, R has served only 2 times so far. What is the maximum number of times the team 1 has served? I need to find the maximum services on this particular side. Since I want maximum services on the team 1, I will say that team 1 has won the toss. That's important there. You may say that, sir, why team 1 has won the toss? Because whoever wins the toss will start the service. Now, why I am saying that team 1 has won the toss? Because I want them to have the maximum number of services, maximum services done by team 1. Therefore, I will say that team 1 has won the toss. Fair enough. Now, P is playing. Assume that already now P is playing. First service, first round, P is playing. He served it and it got broke. Cross means got broke. Points did not come. P served. Opposition people completed that rally, hit back, and these people could not finish it. Broke. All right. Okay. Q again he did the same thing. Then Q took the ball. Q served, and then they broke that also. Broke that also. Fair enough. Then it comes to R. R served. They broke that. Then yes served. They broke that. Round 1 is over. Round 1 is over. Keep a tab of how many times R has served now. 1 time. Because R serving 2 times is very important to me. R serving 2 times is important to me. Round 1 is over. If the round 1 is over, round 2, again it will come back to P. P served. It got broke. P just made a service. The rally got broke. So therefore nobody got the point. Okay. But now look at that. Okay. They got 3 points. Now this time what happens? Because R has already served 2 times. Alright, that is the point author is trying to make. Fair enough. R has served 2 points. Again R served. Again again Q served. Again Q served. The rally got broke. R served. Rally got broke. Yes served. Rally got broke. Oh, which means how many times R served now? 2 times. I'm putting the circle there 2 times. Again it will go into the peace territory. Again it will go into the peace territory. P served. Alright, again it goes into peace territory. P served. It got broke. But then alright, now so now look at this. Next time when R is serving here, so he will be serving. R has already served 2 times, which means he is going to serve 3 times. Therefore, now what I will do for Q is, now listen to this. Q will gain all these 3 points. He serves, wins a point. He serves, wins a point. He serves, wins a point. Something like this. What is happening with Q is serve and win, serve and win, serve and win, and the service got broke. And the service got broke. Fair enough. Okay. Now that has happened. Now what happens? Let us say that yes said that I will serve first. Yes said that I will serve first. Now yes came in. All right. Now he netted all these 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, netted back to back 5 points, and then all it the serve got broke. As the serve got broke, now it is serve. R is now serving for the 3rd time. That is the meaning of the statement. Now look here. R is serving. Somebody already now somebody if they're trying to give the running commentary. R is serving, but he has already served 2 times. Correct. Now look at this. R has served 1 time. R has served 2 times. R is serving for the 3rd time. That is what it means. R is serving for the what time? 3rd time, because he has already served 2 times. Serving for the 3rd time. What is the maximum number of times the team P has served? So here is my answer. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, they have served 9 times. We can't get more than this. Now you may get a doubt. You may get a doubt saying that, sir, all right, no, so all right, you may get a doubt asking me. All right, you can ask me here saying, okay, why all 3 points should come here? No problem. You don't want to write all 3 points here. Write 1 here. write one here, write one here. I don't mind. Just ensure that there are 3 points. You may say that, sir, why all 5 points are coming here? Don't write 5 points here. You want to write some points here, write it. You want to write some points here, write it. All right, now you want to write some points here, write it. You want to write some point here. Okay, so you cannot write for this, all right, because he served only 2 times. Okay, you can write it here. Okay, you want to write it here, you write it. You want to write it here, write it. You want to write like this, you write it. Doesn't matter where you distribute it, doesn't matter to me. There are so many different ways that you can do, but you will not get an answer more than 9. Now give me a quick confirmation that you kind of understood. Did you kind of understand what I'm trying to say? Is this clear? Did you kind of understand what I'm trying to say? This is important. This is what it meant. This is what the raw talent that they were trying to bring out from us. Bring out from us. You can distribute these points wherever you want. These 3 points and 5 points you can distribute wherever you want. But what was more important here? This condition was important. All right, now R has served twice. That was important. R has served twice. And then second one is, I want the maximum for team 1. If you want the maximum for team 1, ensure that team 1 has won the toss. Team 1 has won the toss and they start the service. That was important there. I hope all of you got this. All of you got this. Deepak, you asked a counseling question. All right, your question is a counseling question. We'll do that counseling later. Yeah. Serve has a different meaning. What is the serve has a different meaning, Mohit? Serve means you start the rally. That is called as a serve, right? Somebody who starts a rally is called as a serve. That is what he said. Now I have to go by what he is saying, right? Now I don't know about this game. I am just going by what he's saying, right? So he says by saying this, all right, in the game, one of the players serves. So that is what he says. One of the players serves and the rally begins. So I understand what is serve and what is rally by what that person is trying to tell me. So if you say that, okay, according to some other sports website, this is what it means by that. I don't know. I don't know about it because there was a cat set about cat set about golf also. In that set, they were using the word birdie. They were using the words birdie. They were using the word above par, right? Above par, and they were using the word below par. All that stuff. Okay, I didn't understand what was birdie until I saw that particular cat set. Honestly, golf is one of the costliest sports. So therefore, I never dared to play that. I never dared to play that. I'm not that rich, right? Therefore, I don't know about this. So they were using the words like birdie, eagle. Or there was a word called as eagle in that. So only on that day I understood that, okay, these are the words used in the golf, right? These are the words used in the golf. Therefore, I have no idea. I have no idea. So here, when I meant by the serve in the table tennis, all I understood is the person who starts the rally is called as a serve, and then the rally begins. So it depends on which side the rally ends. Okay. Hmm. All right, yeah. So that's what it is. Okay, Mohit. Yes, yes, you have to go by that, Mohit. Absolutely, absolutely. You cannot go by all our understanding, right? So we have to go by what they are trying to explain it to us. And even now. So birdie, eagle, I never knew them. So what he explained, that is what the moment of truth was. That meant like that. I don't know in that cat set. We'll do it sometime. We'll do that birdie, eagle. That's a beautiful set. A lot of us don't understand golf. No problem. He explained. He explained. See, all of this was explanation of the game. All of this was the explanation of the game. That's it. All he explained. Somebody don't have to understand table tennis till here because he says that to answer the questions, I already explained what all has to be explained. Whether you cannot complain saying that I didn't know about table tennis before. Not required. Every game will be self-explanatory. It is self-explanatory. They'll ensure that it is explained because all types of people write it. Some of them, those who are in the sports, write it. Those who don't, ours for sports also take the test. Everybody, logic matters. Logic matters. That's it. You don't have to have the pre-understanding of the sports, right? Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Let's now go to the second side of the question. If you understood this, if you would have understood this, let's go to the second side of the question. Why don't you guys crack it, friends? Crack the second one. Change that word to minimum. Same question. Tell me the minimum. Ditto. If you have understood the first one, tell me the answer to the second one with the word minimum. Okay, okay, Mr. Gulab Shah. All right, everybody tried. Oh, sorry, 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 sorry. Yeah, some names are, yeah, I can't go by that. Yeah, sure. All right. Thanks for correcting. Yeah, good, good, quick, guys. It shouldn't take much time. Yeah. But whoever is giving the answers, pretty encouraging. That's good. That's good. All right. So yeah, what happened? Others, Mohit, where is your answer? Good, Akash. Prashant. Okay. Okay. If R is serving while leading 5-3, right? R is serving while leading 5-3, and R has served twice before. R, no, look at this. R has served twice before. R has already served twice before. What is the minimum number of times, number of serves done by team 1? What is the minimum number of serves done by team 1? I can put it something like this, all right, because you want the minimum number of serves done by this. R has served how many times here? R has served twice, right? R has served twice. So I will start with already PQ in one team, PQ in one team, RS on the other team. RS on the other team. I can do it like this as well. Okay, you may say that which side I should start. Start any side. By now you would have understood and you'll be in a fair bit of control. Okay, let's assume that, okay, these people only won the toss. These people only won the toss. See here, for maximum, you must make them win the toss. For minimum, your choice, because you can fairly already visualize. Once you got into that particular set, you can visualize. Now listen to me, right? So, okay, how many points the opposition, how many points the team one has? 3 points. Team one is sitting at 3 points. Okay, team 2 is sitting at how many points? 5 points. R has served how many times? 2 times. Okay, fair enough. So now let's take a look at this. P, all right, P served. P served first round itself. P served. It got broke. Then Q has netted 3 points. 1, 2, 3. All right, he made 3 points. And then Q serve also got broke. Then yes came in the picture. All right, yes came in the picture. All right, now this guy has put 3 points and the serve got broke. Then R came into the picture. All right, now he served. Sorry, S came here. Right, the R came in the picture. He has already now he has now put 2 serves and he got 2 points here. And he's about to serve the next time. He's about to serve the next time. This is the possibility. All right, this is the possibility, right? Because if the serve has to move into the hands of the second team, remember that this serve has to be broken for sure. 2 times, two people serve has to be broken for sure. P serve should be broken, Q serve should be broken, and they should also generate 3 points. Simple. After reading this question, the moment I read this three, one possibility that comes to me is what? P serve should be broken, Q serve should be broken, and they have to make 3 points. Therefore, 3 plus 2, 5. All right, no, you don't have to write anything here. Yeah, should I have to put these lines, dot, 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 and all this? Not required, not required. You can simply look at this number 3 and you can generate right now. So, because opposition team has scored 3 points, for these 3 points, 3 service has to be done. Then the service of P should be broken. One more serve. Service of Q should be broken. One more serve. Therefore, 5 is the answer. 5 times they would have done. See, you can say that, hey, but R has served exactly 2 times. You may question this. R has served exactly 2 times. Come here. There are many permutations, combinations possible for it. See, one of them is this. Yes serves first, attacks 3 points, then his service gets broken. R will serve next, gets 2 points, therefore his 2 services are done. He is about to serve the next time. He is about to serve the next time. That is what the situation is. Therefore, the answer becomes 5. Hello, are you all with me? After reading this question, you know that the theoretical answer can be 5. Check it practical viability if you want. That's it. Otherwise, after reading this number 3, we already know that theoretically answer is 5. Already we know that theoretical answer is 5. Hello, is it making sense? Is this making sense to everyone? Because I expected this to be cracked pretty faster. Because theoretical answer was ready. To get these 3 points, they have to serve 3 times. And 2 times the serve has to be broken. P serve has to be broken. Q serve has to be broken. Simple. Simple. 5 was a theoretical number. You just have to practically check this. All the serves before that, Vipul. Why only of that particular round? When he said that find the number of serves done by team 1. Look at the language. Why such confusion is coming? Number of serves done by the team 1. Right? Number of serves done by the team 1 means all the serves. They don't have to use extra words, language skills. Okay, when R serve is broken, then it will go to P and Q. Kushagra, that is right. But R is serving while leading. The scoreboard is reading 5-3 and R is serving. It is still in the R's hand. The ball is still in the R's hand. Yeah, Mohit, you can have a different arrangement also. There is no problem, man. There is no problem. Which arrangement you will have no problem. Your minima should remain 5. As long as you understand, as long as whichever way, as long as you think it right, it should be minimum should be 5. Simple. See, here only I will show so many arrangements. Why he should score all the 3 points. 2 points are scored by him, 1 point is scored by him. You can distribute, right? These 3 points you can distribute. But my point was you don't even have to do all of this. When you looked at this 3, you know that 3 points means 3 services are done by team 1. Without getting 3 services, how do you get 3 services got in their favor? So 3 points. And then P service should be broken, Q service should be broken. Only then the ball will get into R side. R side it should go. Before getting into the R side, the service should be broken. Therefore, theoretically, I know that 5 is the answer. I just have to make one dummy arrangement if I want to be doubly sure that, yeah, 5 is practically also possible. That is it. That is it. You have to just check the practical viability, as simple as that. And this is one of the practicals. Hello, am I making sense? This is one of the simplest sets. One of the simplest sets here. Honestly, it's one of the simplest sets. I'm not kidding, my friends. Look at such a cryptic information and such all. Now, this is the kind of thinking we need to develop. Not just about solving some pie charts and bar graphs. It's not about that. This is what CAT looks at, right? This is what it looks at. If you look at the CAT sets, this is what the kind of trouble are mind with. Because that's what they're looking at to develop a person who gets about 20 to 30 lakh, 35 lakh package. Not everybody, right? Because IMA also has to take this CAT score. Please remember, and they would be very particular about it. IMA wants that kind of brains, right? For that, they have to give that kind of paper. They cannot think that, okay, this paper is for IIM Sirmur. No, it's not. Paper is not designed from IIM Sirmur's perspective. Paper is designed from top IIM's perspective. Other IIMs also take from there. That is it. Therefore, CAT is always designed by the top 6 IIMs. Top 6 IIMs. Other IIMs are still don't have the freedom to design the CAT paper. Let's be very clear on that. Okay, fair enough. All right, if you got this, close it, friends. Now you close the remaining two. A quick understanding. So this is what we are doing. So if you have not taken at some of my lectures, yesterday I've uploaded one video that is how to plan OMETs without affecting your CAT. Take it. It might help some of your viewers. And today morning at 10:30 we did. I am not so strong at quant. All right, therefore, how should I attack quant? How can I still get some better score and what are the implications of that? So that's you. These two videos you can take a look at. And if you are planning to attend time and work 2 here, I presume that you must attend time and work 1 before you take a look at time and work 2. Okay, if you don't have time, you can attend, but then it might not make complete sense without attending time and work 1, trying to attend time and work 2. That's tonight at 10 p.m. Every day at 10 p.m. we'll do this. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, this is my code. If you are trying to work out anything there, already you can use that code. And I'll be handling special classes from the 1st of next month. So join me there. So download the Unacademy app, and then you can also then you can follow me out there. One good thing about the special classes is you also get the lecture notes. Whatever the lectures are done, you will also get that particular note. That's one benefit out there. Continuing with our HR system, let's continue here. So you answer the second question. Now tell me, I expect correct answer from everyone. Can you give me the right answer to this question too? Okay, that's not in the order. I'm just picking the question two now. Having understood whatever we said so far, now you should be in a position to pick the right answer to this question two. Pick the right answer, please. Pick the right answer. Yeah, come on, friends, put it up. Why so much time? Okay. What happened? Is this question getting you stumped? All right, let's take a look. This is getting you stumped. Let's take a look. Okay, so what you do whenever definitely true comes, what did your high school language teacher said? Try to prove it. Try to prove statement. Simple mnemonic I'm giving you. Simple rule. So what you do whenever the word definitely true comes, one way. All right, there are many ways. One of the easiest way to do is what? Prove the statements correct. Try to prove them correct. All right, don't all right, try to prove them correct. If you fail to prove it correct, then it will not be definitely true. Try to, now, so that's one way. Now, now, definitely true means what? Try to prove it wrong. Try to prove this wrong. Try to prove it wrong. When you fail to prove it wrong, then it will become definitely correct. I said the other way around. Sorry. Yeah, because I felt definitely, definitely true. Definitely true means what? Try to prove it wrong. When you're in the process of try to proving it wrong, if there is no way you can prove that statement wrong, then it will become definitely correct. All right, now this is what you should be doing. This is simple mnemonic. All right, let me try to prove the first statement wrong in one way. Try to find at least one way to prove it wrong. So now P is serving when the scoreboard is reading 3-0. Okay, there is a team 1, there is a team 2. The scoreboard is reading 3 points here, the scoreboard is reading 0 points here. Okay, so there are P, Q, R and S. How much scoreboard is reading? The scoreboard is reading 3-0. P has served more number of times than Q. It is possible that 1-1-1 and then Q score is broken. P is about to serve now. Possible. So, but then first statement is saying that P has served more number of times than Q. Now I'm saying you that Q has served more number of times. And what about R and S? They haven't started yet. All right, they haven't started. Let's assume that team one, all right, team one has won the toss. They have won the toss. Q said that let me start, man. Fair enough, you start. All right, therefore Q started. Q has made all the 3 points, 1, 2, 3, 3 points, and the serve got broke. And then now it is Q is about to serve. That's what he's saying. P is serving. Commentator is saying that P is serving. While P is serving, so I proved it wrong. P has served more number of times. Now I'm telling you that Q has served 4 times. By now, P has served only 0 times. He is serving now. He is about to serve now. That's the whole point there. So I proved it wrong. Hey, what about the other way around? Can I say that Q has served more number of times than P? Reverse it. Reverse it. Say that Q has served once and it got broke. And then P has done netted all the 3 points and he's about to serve one more time. P has netted all the 3 points, all the 3 points. What about R and S? They haven't served it yet. Therefore, second one also I disproved. It said that Q has served more number of times. I'm telling you that P has served more number of times. 3 times he served, Q served only 1 time so far. Something like that. All right, now something like that. Okay. So that's the whole point there. That's the whole point about the statement B. That's also wrong. Coming to the third statement. P has served more number of times than R. Question is saying that P has served more number of times than R. It is possible that R served 1 time and it got broke. S served 1 time and it got broke. Then Q served all 3 times and then it got broke, which means the points are 3 now. The first team has 3 points because all of them. Now Q is about to serve. Point is P has served more number of times than R. No, because P has served 0 times. He is about to serve. But whereas R has already served 1 time, R has already served 1 time. He didn't get the point, but he already served 1 time. Therefore, I proved the C also wrong. I proved the C also wrong. Therefore, the D becomes the obvious answer. There is no way you can prove D wrong. There is no way you can prove D wrong because number of points are 0. Either both of them have did not serve yet, or both of them have served 1 time and none of them got the point, right? Because P is about to serve, right? Because P is about to serve, or both of them have served one more round and still they did not get the point because number of times R has served will always be equal to number of times S has served. Hey, is it making sense? Simple one, everyone. Is this making sense? Is this making sense what I'm talking? It's not a difficult one. You just have to get the algorithm right. Right? Whenever we talk about definitely true, and if you are not able to understand what to do, always try to prove the statements wrong. If there is no way to prove a statement wrong, then accept it as the truth. Then accept that as the truth. This is called as elimination technique. We kind of eliminate. right? Sherlock Holmes method, we call it. Those who read the Sherlock Holmes novels, you will understand that he always goes by the technique of elimination, which we generally use it in verbal skills, right? In the verbal ability, the one of the usual skills we use is the elimination technique. Well, we generally term it as the Sherlock Holmes technique. Sherlock Holmes techniques is what we call. Fair enough. So here comes the last one. So here comes the last one. If R is serving while leading, you want to take this credit, do this as usual. After doing all the hard work, I always give credit to the students. You take the credit, but give me the correct answer. Give me the correct answer. You take the credit. Full credit you take. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me the right answer to the fourth question. Hmm. Okay. Why so much time? Why you guys are struggling? Hmm. All right. Keval, what is your answer? Miss Gulabsha, what's your answer? Why struggling to get the answer? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, all right, all right. Okay, Prashant. Mm-hmm. Mm. Prashant, if I give little more choices, you will put another one also, huh? Just kidding, don't worry. I understood your correction. Okay, okay, good, very good, very good, very good. Yeah. So you're slowly correcting it to the right answer. Very good. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. If R is serving while leading 4-2, what is the minimum? See, no condition. What is the minimum number of times R has served minimum? Theoretical minima can be zero as well because there are no riders, no conditions. Say, what are the conditions? R has already served 2 times, X has already served 2 times, P has already served 3 times. There are no such conditions. Complete freedom is given to you. Do whatever you want and get me the minima, right? So therefore, complete freedom is given in your hands. So what you do here? So you would say that, okay, there is P, Q, and what is the team score here? 2 points. Okay, then you have R and S. How many points here? There are already 4 points. Who is serving? R is serving, right? So therefore, R is about to serve. So you would say that these 2 points, P scored both the points, serve got broke, Q serve also got broke. And then it came to yes. Yes has netted all 4 points and his serve got broke. Now the service is in R's hand. Simple, therefore answer is zero. Because after reading this, I already told you in many times. See, I will not repeat the same points time and again. When you do that minima and maxima, sometimes you got to do the expectation management. That is theoretical, all right, theoretical expectation. It is nothing but zero. In one of the lectures, in the classic lectures, I was telling you, right, that grid one, all right, now like this, like this, like this. There was this grid puzzle we were doing some time back, if you remember, some grid puzzle like this. In that, I was saying that, hey, here mark the cells and then try to do some expectation management into this, right? So I was talking about that. Okay, so go there, all right, therefore try and see, try and gather all the points because in all the 11 lectures I already made 11 points there, 11 distinct points I have made about it. So if you learn them, if you try to put them, they should be at the back of your mind. If you try to put them, you will be able to improve. Otherwise what happens is you listen but then you forget that point. Don't look at a set like a set, look at that particular set like a point. What is that you are drawing out? What is that main thing that you are drawing out of that particular set? That's important. That learning is what you need to carry. Set is nothing but an indication of what is the point I am trying to make, something like that, right? So that need to be kind of clear there. Fair enough. I hope all of you got the idea about this particular question. All right, yeah. Special classes I'll be starting on the first. I've already taken some of the special classes. Yeah, Miss Gulabsha, I've taken special classes, but I'll be doing it from the 1st of September. Okay, this brings to the end of our understanding of this. Quickly, all right now, is there any questions here? Anything that you guys want to ask? You can put it here. You can put it here. Right, Vipul, you want to get to the class links, just get on to the Cat Ninjas. Put it as Cat Ninjas 1.0. You will get all the lectures, both quant and that. Miss Gulabsha, all right, that lecture is at lecture is generally at 12 p.m., 12 in the afternoon. I will tell the schedule. If you keep attending the classes, maybe 1 or 2 days before, I will let you know the schedules for the next day. Right? Yeah. Any questions, anybody? Keval, Mohit, any of you, any of these particular questions? Okay. So one thing already, if you like the lecture, what we are trying to do, the kind of content we are covering, the explanation, and what I'm trying to bring forth, you can always like that particular lecture. No force, no force, but the yes, if you like it, genuinely make time to already press that button before you leave. Not liking it, don't bother about it. Right. So yeah, that's something. And share it with your friends as well, so that already we can come in large communities and understand and work it out better. So share it, just not restrict it to yourself. We can all grow together. We can all do well together, right? Like it and share it. Okay. So yes, that is what is the expectation. Coming to the last one on the announcement side, yes, there are some batch launches today. That's on 28th. That's today. There are certain batch launches. Looking for CAT 22 or looking for CAT 21. Some of the finest educators are taking some of the courses. You can take a look at it. Right. Also, there was a batch launch just about a couple of days back for CAT 22. And if you can take a look at that, that might help you. I will see you maybe at 10 p.m. tonight. I will see you 10 p.m. tonight. And if you have not taken the CAT mock, that is mega combat, we call this. So if you have not taken it, maybe tomorrow is the time, Sunday, tomorrow is the time at 12 p.m. It is 1 hour test. It is just 1 hour test. 200 merit-based prizes are available. Merit-based prizes, if you look at them, most of the prizes are very smart. There is a smart watch, right? Smart iPad, whatever you call them. They're all smart. 200 merit-based. At the same time, there would be 250 participants just because somebody took the courage to attempt the test. You will also be given prizes based on the lucky draw. Try at least the lucky draw, right? If not the merit, sure, you should try for a merit. So give a good fight for 1 hour, 60 minutes. Not happening, no worries. At least you could be lucky enough to get something out there. So if I were you, I'd have at least given a shot. Try my luck might work in my favor or not. Okay, that's pretty much about today, and I will see you at 10 p.m. tonight. I hope all of you learned something. There is some takeaway from today's lecture, from this particular last 1 hour. I think we didn't while away our time. It was fruitful. Like it if it was fruitful, and share it with others as well. Let's come and learn together. See you at 10 p.m. Bye till then. Okay, somebody logged in as a biology and asking that I'm just starting from scratch zero. Okay, from the ground zero, how to prepare for CAT. Okay. See, probably we may have to do a little bit of counseling. I would rather suggest whoever has logged in as a biology will have some name. That's up to you. All right, now you can just put that name. That would be nice. Otherwise, also it's fine. So I would rather suggest, honestly, my opinion is prepare for CAT 22. I will also launch a course for CAT 22. Whoever is logged in as biology, because about 3 months to go. Don't put unnecessary pressure to yourself unless you decided to compromise, right? Compromise in the sense, hey, top IIMs, I don't want to really give a fight there. And then I'll look for a few other colleges which are below rank 10, below rank 15. See, because let's all understand that 2 lakh people are there and they are giving a good fight. Technically 2 lakh 20,000 people, right? And they all end up giving a very, very good fight. Now the whole thing is the relative competition. All right, to be eligible for the top B schools, you should be in the top 3,000 or 4,000 ranks if there is no reservation advantage. Now, the point is, all these 2 lakh people want to be in the top 4,000. Let's be very clear on that. So, therefore, it's relative. So, my point is, if you start now with 3 months to CAT, these 4,000 people getting into that 4,000 bracket might become little difficult. All right, that is my view, and that might put all unnecessary pressure. unnecessary questions in the mind. So I would rather say that go for CAT 22. All right, so that let's see, these are all one-time investment. You get into that particular campus, get onto the best of the campuses. 700 days is memorable. That will transform entire learning for you, right? In these 700 days, hey, how? All right, they will shape you up. Today, all right, now somebody is worth getting a package of 4 lakhs to 7 lakhs or 4 lakhs to 8 lakhs. It's just a ballpark figure. Thinking about this, they will shape this to get it to somewhere about 20 to 35 lakhs. How do they do that? These 700 days define you. Therefore, where do you invest your 700 days matters. Of course, you have to invest money, no doubt about it. As the fees, you have to invest money. Along with that money, it's a time. What is the most important commodity? Where you want to invest those 700 days makes a difference. Which campus you want to put yourself into, right? So keeping that in mind, I rather suggest don't add too much pressure. So it can be CAT 22 could be a better option. But if you are pressed out of time and something like that, then probably we can take the counseling bit at a different point in time. Is it making sense, Mr. Xavier? I hope it's making sense, Mr. or Miss, whichever way it is. I already got once wrong. Fair enough. All right, I will end it here. So I will take it up. I hope it made sense, Mr. Xavier. I will leave it at this on this note, probably on the Telegram group once you join in, so we can interface better, and then I will be able to counsel you a little better from that perspective. But on the face of it, this is my piece of advice. All right, so I will see you guys again at 10 p.m. Bye till then. Stay blessed.